They are sending people for governance. They can't send someone who's 31 and above.
Sharp. What is youth Endala?
Joe, it's a new term. Such thing doesn't exist, but it's a new term. It's very famous within the MK party.
Yes.
As we have seen the revolution of Monday, the last week Monday, whereby they are saying they are shutting down the provincial constituency office. Yeah.
In Gauteng.
In Gauteng, yeah. So.
Yeah, Deputy President. Mandlukosi, John Shope, the doctor, and we already have Tony Yengen. Do you think we must have the third one, or this one must be replaced? What?
Yeah, as for rumors, it's the replacement of the other one.
Yes.
But when we speak about the appointment of the second deputy president, it's based on merit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tony Yengen, you believe he's worth?
Yes, he's worth it because he's the only person right now I can say he can take a podium and speak sense to our people. And speak sense to masses as to where is the organization going, where are we supposed to. As much as the clip President Zuma was releasing days ago, speaking, take this energy and saying, no, we can't keep on saying people are appointed. Let's have a criteria why people are appointed.
Oh, so the youth...
How, that is where we should put our energy.
The youth should put for MK to have a certain criteria.
It's to say, what is it that we are looking for before we appoint the person? What do they do? And the boys they've appointed in the student movement, because it's these two, right? Who have appointed the student movement.
Wait. So Floyd appoints Mkabel.
They are given a task to appoint the student movement.
Mara, I think it's wrong. So in other words, these two autonomous structures, this one, so the student movement reports to the youth league. Youth league reports.
Totally not make any sense for me.
So they're handled by the people who are handled by the leadership.
Like it's a mess. This thing, and those comrades, we can't hold them accountable. In my boy now. It's our mess. And this thing, it's a serious mess, Sean.
It's a mess.
Yes. It's because at some point there's no way you can go to war with the unhappy soldiers. Because first of all, you just bomb them with the leader. Across the TUT, as I'm telling you, they all know it. I don't care. Even Jacob Zuma, I'm sure he understands the fact that TUT MKSM is the best across the country. He came to TUT and took the West from us.
So it just shows that Gazuzu, that youth Endala brigade, does have merits in what they're saying. They must be included.
Well, it must not be about them.
It must be about the students.
It must be about the young people being included, equally so. And if I was a leader of young people, I will be demanding 50% of that 58 parliament members. The 8 in Gauteng, 50. The numbers in KZN, 50 for young people.
So,
wait, these are the only two you know. I also know these two. But as far as I know, there is others that they are leading with the national structure. But these are the only two that we know.
Also, I know only Mkabela and Utiba.
This is the number one problem again. There's no way that two people can run the country. Young people are over 40 million, I guess, or dates. Let me say dates for the benefit of the doubt.
So the youth league is centered around these two comrades.
They are the youth league. Youth league is them. But honest be told, they do nothing this
Right, let's go. Zakhele Lepasa of Orlando Pirates. Where is Zakhele Lepasa?
I am not a supporter of Orlando Pirates.
You don't know?
I don't.
All right, Sharp. I'm not going to talk to you about the issues that you last spoke about when you came here.
Yeah.
But you were very unhappy, Mchana. Yeah, man. And people were also not happy with you that you came here. Yeah, they were not happy because you are raising genuine youth issues. So I'm going to do this maybe for the sake of the audience, the older Nyana audience of ours. Let's do this. Help us. What is MKSM?
Okay. Yeah. For those who don't know
Yes,
me,
yes, let's do it,
start
yeah.
with myself.
Yes.
Yeah, uZakhele umzekithivi abamaziwa kaNtuli Sibonga.
Sure.
Chairperson of Pretoria campus, MKSM.
Sharp.
Yeah, MKSM is Umkhonto Wesizwe Student Movement.
Sharp.
Meaning it's a youth wing of the MK party.
Youth wing
Of the MK.
or
It's a
student wing?
wing
Yeah, sharp.
of
And then
party.
the age limit is 30.
Yes.
So all students in South Africa who are above 30 years of old can be MKSM.
Not that they can be MKSM. They can hold position.
Okay, it's fine. No, that's a very critical distinguishing factor. They can become students of
members,
MK, but they cannot hold positions. That's fine. What is MK Youth League?
Yeah, it's a youth wing of the MK party, which is supposed to rally young people and the training stage for young people in order to ascend in the MK.
Sharp. Let's do this. I want you to sit well properly and relax.
I love being flexible. You know?
Yeah. So I want us to do this. So MK Youth League age limit is 30.
Yes.
So what does this 30 mean?
It means same thing for as the
You can
be a member but cannot hold position of power as or being, let us say they are sending people for governance. They can't send someone who's the one and above.
Sharp. What is e-youth Endala?
Joe, it's a new term. Such thing doesn't exist, but it's a new term. It's very famous within the MK party.
Yes.
As we have seen the revolution of Monday, the last week Monday, whereby they are saying they are shutting down the provincial constituency office. Yeah. In Gauteng, yeah. So
yeah, and I want us to talk about that letter and that campaign, Youth Endala, does not have signatories. So people are not signing those documents. So it's faceless people by Youth Endala. That's why we can't get them here.
That's why I'm
so
not
we can interview them.
It.
Yeah, but just want to understand. So Youth Endala would ordinarily be
people who are 31 to 35, perhaps.
MKSM and Youth League, people who are outside the 30. So they are fighting. They're not fighting for membership because the membership accommodates them. They are fighting to be included in leadership, in leading these things. Okay. And Youth Endala would be around 30 to 35.
Maybe like close to 40 if I can.
Close to 40, or the ones that you know are around 40 years old.
Yeah.
Yes, so let's do this. We are doing this for the audience so they can understand. Because some of the things I don't understand. I do remember in the African National Congress Youth League, those who were beaten at 35 years to 40. It's in the wilderness. It's a very difficult space because they in the mother body they call you, you are still young, but and then that's why the Youth Endala started.
Yeah.
In the ANC Youth League. So now you guys have fashioned it and you gave it 5 years, so it's early retirement. Do you know any of these people?
Almost all of them I can see. I know almost all of them.
Are you able to give us their names?
No, let's not do that for now.
But you can give me offline so we can get hold of them.
Yes.
Okay, it's fine.
Then for the dates, remember these comrades were the one leading these youth structures. And they are solemnly founders of these youth structures. Both of them, either a student movement or the youth league. So when they were agreeing to that 30 years age limit, they were promised to be accommodated within the MK party. When structures were then that process came and passed without them being accommodated. So the bitterness starts there. Okay,
but so I'm just gonna be fair. I understand where you come from. So these leaders that you are talking about, I've spoken to two of their most seniors. At some point, and I want to give this narrative for everyone to understand. I know they were not part of those who agreed at this date. They were also ambushed with this 30 years. But like you say, they were promised to be accommodated. I know, having spoken to them, they say they went to Floyd Shivambu to go and talk to Shivambu when he came into office. But Floyd Shivambu gave them a cold shoulder, so they could not talk to him well. But of course, the politics started there, and he started finding it very difficult to mobilize the youth. But we do know that these comrades who are leading youth in Endala, because I don't want to name him because
if I name them, know who you are.
Yes, if I name them, it will sound as if we're not but I just want to name them myself.
Okay.
So I absolve you of all of these things. So part of these people could be allegedly comrade like Bo Gazuzu Ntuli, who is not in Ntuli, right? Ntuli Gazuzu is not in Ntuli, right? So we just want to make this distinction because when you introduce yourself, you said Zakhele Ntuli, so it's not in Ntuli. So people must not miss. And of course, I think the champion of this would of course be someone like Khanyile. These comrades were, and I've spoken a lot about them in the podcast, that these people are getting a road deal. But you know what, I'm glad they at least have eating positions. Yes, I'm glad that at least they've got eating positions because, eating can be defined differently. Yeah, but at least they're accommodated nyana. One in the province, one national, for structures nyana. But I do know they deserve more than what they are getting. So I want us to leave it there about them. But let's talk about MK Youth League. How long have they been in office? More than 12 months, right?
Yeah.
I remember they celebrated their 12th anniversary.
16 June last year.
16 June. Okay, so they are over a month, they're over a year old. And I'm just going to talk directly with the people that I've spoken to. Let me talk about Utlibani, ne? Utlibani and Mkhabela. Utlibani is the president.
Yeah.
And then Mkhabela is the secretary general.
Yes.
She was promoted from spokesperson to secretary general. What have these people done in the 12 months?
Nothing.
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 I remember at some point when I spoke to them, they spoke about a program that they are going to run on the ground. Some of them was establishing structures provincially. But
wait, these are the only two you know. I also know these two. But as far as I know, there is others that they are leading with the national structure.
Yeah.
But these are the only two that we know.
Yeah, I also, I know Onglum Kabela and Utlibani.
This is the number one problem again. There's no way that two people can run the country. Young people are over 40 million, I guess, or 30. Let me say 30 for the benefit of the doubt.
So the youth league is centered around these two comrades.
They are the youth league. Youth league is them. But honest be told, they do nothing, these comrades. Maybe for Tibane, we can give him an exception to say the leadership saw maybe potential of saying this guy can lead. He's been there.
Okay, hold it. Utibani was Secretary General of the MK,
the
that
founding,
was
yes.
the founding MK.
Yeah.
So he worked with Khanyile.
Yes.
Okay, and I do know he had lots of accusations. There were accusations. Yeah, there were accusations of eating money from ATM, and then there were these other ones, also allegations. Do you think this was smear campaigns because the youth of MK are not happy with these two? Do you think this was smear campaigns?
To be honestly, I can't say yes or no, but all I can say is wherever there's smoke, there's fire.
Okay, sharp. So, Mkhabela, by the way, for those who don't know, Utlibani is the gentleman who went on stage to defend Mkhabela when she was giving a speech in deep KZN, and because she could not speak isiZulu, and I think it was I don't know what it was, but I don't want to defend a lot. But because she was not speaking isiZulu, the crowd maybe was rowdy, but uCibane came there ati lo muntu lo yishangane ati libuye eGiyani ne
Shangane laseLimpopo.
Shangane laseLimpopo wabona. And you know when someone tries to defend you and they mess up, this was the situation. But I spoke to the two comrades. I can tell you from what we're seeing, they seem to have a cordial relationship for colleagues. Cibane and Mkhabela, they work very well together. I'm saying very well because, by the way, they are the only ones that we know.
Yeah, working well together. No wonder doing what.
Yeah, they are working well, very well together.
Because I've also seen a video with regards to that matter,
Yes.
where both of them were addressing that matter.
Yes, they were addressing it to say
so
it was taken out of context. And yeah, I know the Shangani Tsonga community was not
But
happy.
the biggest issue, either way, they are there. What progress is the Youth League registering? None. We have passed 2 years. You can't tell me that this is a documentation that has been released by this Youth League. This is the policy that this Youth League wants to see when MK Party takes power.
But Mkhabela always releases press releases.
Hence, where does he get that information? He engages who with that? Cibane, them alone.
So are you saying there are no national meetings for the MK?
I don't know. I'm not part of the national, and we don't even know when there's going to be one. We don't know, because even those statements you are referring to, they will never quote and say, after the meeting we held on, these were the resolutions, or this is what was engaged. You don't see that. It's just the national leadership says. In regards with President Zuma is always on those letters. Under the guidance of President Zuma, it's President Zuma, President Zuma, President Zuma.
But couldn't that be a policy? But and by the way, we are recording this 2 hours before Jacob Zuma gives another press release that he always says he will give about announcements and new welcoming. But then he doesn't do it. But let's hope by the time we end this, we would have had that.
2 days ago, he's got one.
Yeah, no, but he always says he will announce people, and he doesn't announce people. So let's just take this Monanyana clip because we were envisaging that he could be announcing other people. If he announces Duduzane Zuma as another deputy president, would you be surprised?
No. We've been surprised a lot in the MK Party. All I'm saying now, I so wish, if it was according to me, this comrade who had this NH of going to close the provincial office,
yes,
like they're supposed to take this NH and saying, no, we can't keep on saying people are appointed. Let's have a criteria why people are appointed.
Oh, so the
As
youth,
to how, that is where we should put our NH.
the youth should put for MK to have a certain criteria.
It's to say, what is it that we are looking for before we appoint the person? What is it that we want from a leader? What is it that you must do? Okay, sharp, you release appointment letters. Mang is appointed an entire list. What is their duty? Nothing. Even themselves, they don't know.
Okay.
That is why we are here today.
Sharp, you think MK is in trouble today because they do not have set on criteria of cadre deployment and appointments? Okay. If Duduzane Zuma is appointed as the deputy president, do you think that it will not be on merit?
Yes, 100%.
Okay, what kind of, because we already have 2 deputy presidents. Mandlunkosi, John Shope, the doctor, and we already have Tony Yengen. Do you think we must have the 3rd one, or this one must be replaced? What?
Yeah, as for rumors, it's the replacement of the other one.
Yes.
But when we speak about the appointment of the 2nd deputy president, it's based on merit.
Yes.
Yeah,
Or Tony Yengen, you believe he's worth?
Yes, he's worth it because he's the only person right now I can say he can take a podium and speak sense to our people.
Okay.
And speak sense to masses as to where is the organization going, where are we supposed to. As much as the clip President Zuma was releasing days ago, speaking about launching structures again, the Youth League doesn't even see that necessary to embark on that chain. Because we just appoint. I will tell you right now, we can bring the entire whole thing here in the room. I'm telling you, what is your duty, Mchan? No one is going to say anything. Instead, they will feel offended as if this one, he wants to be pompous with us or something like that.
But honestly, deep down they know that
they are nothing. Like they don't even know that what is it that they are supposed to do. Because, sharp. Other than the launch of Gauteng, Gauteng detachment, we launched it there at church. Bob Zondo, that one.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen anything?
No.
After?
No.
Nothing. Exactly. If me and my my branch, never took place or never took part of that launch was not going to be a success. Then we just decided, okay, sharp forces, we'll continue focusing on our branch. It died like that. Worst part, they went on to remove the convener who was at least knowing what he's doing. He knows what to do, what to be done. They removed him.
So, let me understand. Who is the chairperson of Gauteng?
I don't know.
So, the whole entire national, you don't know who is the chairperson and secretary in Limpopo?
In Limpopo, of Youth League, ne?
Yeah, Youth League.
I forget, but I do know.
Oh, they are there?
Yeah, they are there.
In Gauteng, are they there?
They are, but
no one knows them. I've never heard them speak.
You will meet them when you attend these programs of the MK party, because sometimes we meet. Yes. Then they'll be like, here meets the convener. How are you? Where have you been?
Yeah.
Like, that is always a surprise.
So they don't do anything. They are media shy.
Perhaps, regardless of media, I don't go for media always.
No. I'm saying like they are media shy. The reason we don't know is they don't come to these media spaces.
Even okay, sharp. We are not into media spaces a lot, but you will find us in programs, you know.
Yes.
Maybe we don't get an opportunity to engage with you and stuff, but you will say, okay.
No, I see. We meet a lot in
them. Bona, where are they? Even when they meet, when they are there, like really, there's nothing.
Okay, let me go back.
Nothing.
Utibani worked under the original MK Youth League led by Bonkosi Khanyile, right?
When you say originally, now it's somehow
founding.
Yes.
Founding. Yeah, the one that was dismantled in March of 2024 because they threatened to stop the elections if Zuma is not there, and they was trying to impress Zuma, but it didn't work. They chopped his wing. Where is Mukabela coming from?
If I can tell you the story I had. Because lucky enough, when we engage with comrades...
Comrades speak.
Yeah, they speak. They were like, the first time we met that person is in the march of IEC. I was still in KZN.
Yeah.
Coming back 2024.
Yeah.
There was that march of... I can't remember, man. IEC and stuff. But it was an IEC march.
Yeah.
Yeah, then they met there. Then, like, they say she was vocal and stuff. But then they said, no. Ebile, I'm not sure if a graduate in some communication things and stuff. Yeah, then they said no, she can be a spokesperson because she's got experience in the field.
Of communication.
Of communication. Okay. So that's how he ascended to power. As to how he ascended to where he is today, I don't know. Really, even I still wish to question the leadership that appointed him. Unfortunately, now they are my boy. They are not there.
Oh, the leaders who appointed these comrades have
all
now left
them,
Floyd.
Student movement, Youth League, all of them are in my book. They've left us with this mess.
Hey.
And we work very hard. Our hard work, if we don't record it here, it won't be seen.
No, I've seen you working on the ground.
Hence I'm saying,
many times.
If we did not maybe put it in such a way, it wouldn't be. Because who's recording the work that MKSM does? Who's recording the work that MK Youth League does?
But it's... let me tell you, I've seen Comrade Thami. Comrade Thami Kuzayo is back. Is speaking with Jacob Zuma now. They are now friends. He's been deployed. He even comes to Gauteng to do some work. Him and I just miss each other because when I'm free, he's not free, and he's based in Durban. So this is what. So there are a lot of stories to come from Comrade Thami. I just want to check who were the people. If Thami, for example, hey, his youth in Endala naye. You see now, his youth in Endala, and
which youth in Endala they are fighting for to be accommodated.
Yes, but with merit. Now I believe.
You remember I said so when we were engaging with that the accountings and stuff and stuff. It was all him again.
Yes.
So now all I'm saying is the guy was perfect. Even from the beginning, the organization had no reason to crucify him. Instead, he was supposed to be corrected properly.
He's actually Thami is one of the best brains of MK, and these are the
student
people,
movement.
Yes, these are the people I've always said. Why is MK not taking this young blood directly to Parliament? But it was in Parliament. And someone just played bad politics and remove a young, promising cadre like him.
Yes.
But, okay, politics made mistakes and politics correct itself. And they are in the process of correcting themselves. But unfortunately, we youth in Endala, he's better placed in Parliament. I said, Gazuzu no Bongos Khanyile, they are better placed in government. Or government, I'm talking about either the provincial legislature or... So I want to say, if they get there, would you be surprised if once they get there, then their mouth gets zipped?
As we both know, the three you just mentioned, they are very vocal forces.
No, they are very vocal.
When last did you heard anything from them?
It's very difficult, and I think that's why they are media shy. Because I've said this. You remember Hanki, right? When he wanted to join MK, I said to Hanki, you will not last in MK. I used an example of Bongos Khanyile. They are stopping the best cadre in the youth movement now, Bongos Khanyile, from thriving. What makes you think they will accommodate you? This is what worries me about MK. So that we don't hear a lot about them, of course, disturbs me. But they are afraid. They are looking for bread. They have to eat. This youth in Endala now has kids, has families to feed. They can't always be chucked out. I mean, Gazuzu and Khanyile, they've been fired everywhere they went. Those are radicals of note. Yeah. So I don't blame them for being quiet.
Yeah, and I'm saying, like, at some point, let us not forget why do we do this thing? Why are we in politics? Fine food can also disturb people, but let's remember the main reason.
What is the main reason?
The main reason is to change the situation of the country, like the status quo of the country. Isn't that why we left it, the organizations who are from the ANC, for an example? Isn't that so?
Yeah, but the people
now,
that you want to fight
now
are in control.
The people we want to fight?
Yes, they're in control.
Not anymore?
No. So let me explain this. This is what I told Gazuzu, by the way, that you do understand that when they were in Durban, they were doing student politics in Durban with the EFF at the time. They would fight Bublayton Zemande. They would fight lots of cadres. You do understand that these comrades you are fighting are the same comrades that our people sent into government. They know your issues. Bublayton Zemande is an academic. Yeah. He knows all the issues that you are fighting for. He knows them better than you. But he does not want. So meaning the people who are in power, like the thing that Bongos Khanyile wants from Jacob Zuma can give him. He just doesn't want. Jacob Zuma was in government when they incarcerated Bongos Khanyile unfairly.
Yeah.
Unfairly. And I'm saying unfairly because those violence were the kids, our students were agitated into violence because we told them free education and we frustrated them when they fought and then we grabbed them. It was Jacob Zuma who said free education now. We're giving you free education. We want to give you free education. Then they got into it. But anyway, I'm just saying that the thing that you're saying you want to fight as the Youth League is the very same people that told you to fight them but they're stopping you from doing it. So
Yeah.
your fight is not genuine. It's genuine in your heart, but it's not realistic.
Realistic, it means it's not achievable.
Yeah, yes, it's not achievable.
Okay.
Do you know why? Just look at the best 3 to ever come out of MK. Of course, they were not cooked in MK pots, MK Kiamaloba. We're talking about Thami, we're talking about Gazuzu, we're talking about Bongos Khanyile. These are the best 3 cadres ever to come out. But where are they now? We are talking about Vutlibani and Mkabela, who have then came up to replace them. There are lots of people who are in parliament, and yeah, but these comrades are not there.
Actually, their issue is kind of different. And with the MK, with the style it started, everything was different. With everyone coming in, being entrusted with power and stuff. So, because I remember I was here also saying, I believe Comrade Floyd will do better and stuff up until those changes drastically happened. Wow. So we started to see the cadre is here to fight. Wow. So the fact that they are not realistic, I don't believe so. I don't think so. We can do it. At some point, young people are going to get to that stage of saying enough is enough. It ends here.
Which youth?
Our youth.
Thami tried.
Not Thami.
I'm giving you an example. Thami tried.
Yes.
And he was kicked out into hunger.
Let us all be kicked out there.
No. You comrades sell each other, man. You.
That's the biggest issue.
Youth.
That's the
sell
problem.
each other.
Right now, that simple means comrades are going to remain without an organization. President Zuma is working hard to build this organization. Now he has taken it upon himself to travel across the country to make sure he builds the organization. Then they are still going to kill it because it has never been him. They call it President Zuma's intelligence. Whoever always tells President Zuma, no, this and this and that, this and this and that, are the ones who kill this organization. Because fine, you can't tell me that President Zuma just recently developed hate for all the leaders that were leading in Gauteng before or after Gazuzu, because they were also dismantled. That is why we are left with this youth league I don't even know today. But they are my leaders. In Tshwane, let us not go far. In Tshwane, I know the coordinator. I don't know the convener. And I know the organizer. The treasurer I know is from
Okay, Borman.
Borman?
Yeah.
Student movement. We are coming.
Yes.
Let's pack that one for a bit.
Yeah, but I want to understand.
He's around.
Okay, sharp.
Yeah,
we'll come to him.
Yeah, so the youth league, they were Comrade Petulo, who's a coordinator. She's been there. Even before the new appointment, she was serving in the very same position. Currently, she's a secretary. She has never called even one meeting. Then, why was that person appointed? Was it on merits? Was it on building the organization? She's even working in that office. They are saying they are fighting to close.
Ish.
And I don't think she's part and parcel of that. But her colleagues and her friends are part and parcel of that.
So they earn salary.
Yeah.
Do you blame them?
No.
Let them eat.
But the organization must work, must live. It must serve the people. Remember, you getting paid there. You are not serving the people. You are serving yourself and your family. What about the people who vote for MK? What do we say about the people in Tshwane who voted for the MK? What then do we do about that? Because still in Tshwane, issues still remain the same. So young people are not working. Those communities of drugs and stuff is increasing every year. Maybe daily. Like, how? Not that young people just want to throw themselves in drugs, alcohol, and stuff. There's no access to education, no access to employment. Those are the key factors that leads to that community increasing.
Okay, so do you agree with when people say the issues and the problems of the youth, of our youth currently, they are all controlled by the leaders? Do you remember the podcast that I had with Mamba? I was telling him that the people who are controlling the youth are the same ones that makes the youth not to rebel against government, because everyone is controlled. If I say Tibani and Mkhabela must go to a conversion where Zakhele Ntuli sits and Bo Daso sit, and they come up together to say, as the youth of South Africa, this is what we want to do. Do you understand that it will never happen, because their political masters will fire them for meeting other people. You are deliberately sidelined into small pockets, so we will never have a youth voice in South Africa. So the youth of South Africa will never revolt against anything.
I get your point.
Let me finish this. You do understand that most of the youth that you are speaking about, you have witnessed them, because you are in student politics. You have witnessed them being bought alcohol
Cars.
by the elders. So meaning these youth are controlled. They know they will not get cast and get beer and social life on weekends if they disobey their masters. And their masters are not capital, by the way.
The question is, okay, Sharp, you get all those things.
Yes.
Where does it take you politically? Let's speak up. You don't care.
But
Sharp.
everyone wants to be an atheist, Zakhele.
Are you eating alcohol? That doesn't change your life. Doesn't change your background. First things first. Doesn't give you a brighter future or a better tomorrow.
Sure.
We are just going to be drunk for a weekend. And on Monday, you become the same person. So I believe they need to just activate consciousness. Oh, I wanted to go back to that one, balloons.
Yeah, we have seen. Yes.
I doubt they will even sit on the same table with that guy.
Right.
I believe he can chow them early in the morning, both of them, and we'll all be combined, and we'll all be.
So there's no capacity between.
There's no merit. There's no merit. Let me not say capacity. There's no merit that put them there, because first of all, they failed us. We mobilize students. SASCO and EFF national decide to work together, national level. What do? And the boys they've appointed in the student movement, because it's these two, right? Who have appointed the student movement.
Wait. So Floyd appoints Tibani and Mkhabela.
They are given a task to appoint the student movement.
Mara, I think it's wrong. So in other words, these two autonomous structures, this one, so the student movement reports to the youth league. Youth league reports.
Totally not make any sense for me.
So they're handled by the people who are handled by the leadership.
Like it's a mess. This thing, and those comrades, we can't hold them accountable. In my boy now. It's our mess. And this thing, it's a serious mess, Sean.
It's a mess. These comrades who according to you, are appointees of
my boy forces.
Both Floyd and the likes, have somewhat, if we are to agree, taken back the organization many steps
10 steps back.
10 steps back. And everyone who needs to come would have to, like I contested that Tibani and Mkhabela are not the best, because I'm basing it on I'm not. You don't like it when the founding. The founding leadership from student movement. You left Thami, and then you left Gazuzu, and but these people, key youth Endala that we're speaking about, so they cannot come here. Who do you think should come and capacitate these people? Do you know? Do you know of cadres? Does the youth league have the depth? Does the student movement have the depth to replace these comrades?
In the situation of 30 years cap, I don't see one in this situation. Because of many reasons. I doubt a 13-year-old can lead the province, or a 16-year-old can lead the province. Because that is where this thing is going to leave us. Because right now, if you can look, the 30 was pushed because they were running from comrades with experience who have seen this thing. They just wanted to just backtrack the hair.
Oh, so you are saying even this 30-year-olds was a strategy so they don't incorporate Bongo's Khanyile and Gazuzu?
I can't say that, but just comrades with
No, I'm saying it. I don't know you are afraid.
Yeah,
No, I'm not
no,
afraid.
I'm not saying that, but all I'm saying is
They
these
wanted
comrades,
the young ones to
yeah, the
control.
ones they can micromanage easily. You get the point. So none of what we have seen, but the only thing that can take place maybe or assist this comrade just needs serious leadership training. Because you can't really tell me that a person who has never been even a class rep, won an AGM of a branch level of some sort, can lead the national structure. With what capacity or with what information, the knowledge that particular person has.
Okay, these two guys, if there's a policy conference that's coming and it might have a constitutional amendment, this is what is expected.
Okay, back.
Yeah.
Constitutional amendment. Which constitution?
I always say that three constitutions in MK. The original one that they registered the party with, the amendment to constitution that is Bela Bela Huvo, and then the Floyd constitution. So there are three.
MK party constitution.
I'm doing this deliberately. Yes. These three constitutions might, so when I'm saying about constitutional amendment, I'm talking about the MK mother body making the constitution. Because what I want to ask you is, do you think if it is where it is going to be done, what exactly would you want to amend in there?
In the MK constitution?
Yes, for the benefit of the youth. Because you are not happy that the youth league reports to the student movement reports to the youth league. Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah.
Autonomy must be autonomous.
Okay,
if we say a structure is autonomous, it must be allowed to be the highest decision-making body of itself.
Yes. Yeah, so
that means it will give Comrade Tsibanen Kateko the right to say, this is the constitution of MK Youth League, and no one can say outside this collective.
Do they have a constitution?
No, but
the
they
student
claim
movement
to have.
Student movement has no constitution.
Yeah, but they claim to have, because the ones we use to register campuses is a constitution that Bo Tamen, Bo Bonkosi were drafted. And then they just micromanage those 30 things. Because even the currently one that I'm going to use again of the student movement to register in campus still doesn't even capture that thing of dates. It says 35. It's the old one with the signature of Tamen Zola, if I'm not mistaken. Or it's Zola without Tam. I can't remember it correct. But it's that constitution. If there were many things to change in that also, what is the relationship between the MK Youth League and the student movement? How then to assist one another? Because the roles we play in the community is totally different. Let alone that we still need to redefine the relationship between the Youth League and the MK party.
So I wanted to talk about Borman, and you said the Remenyana. So Borman, a good cadre who organizes here in Tshwane for national. Because the student movement reports to the youth league, so Borman and his leadership collective can't go to Nkandla and speak to Ubaba.
They can. The problem, they were once there. Most for sure, you have seen pictures with the Ubaba.
No. As a structure of SM, speaking
they went
directly.
there as a structure.
Okay, yeah, sure.
So the problem is, what do they speak about with Ubaba?
Yeah, but it's same issues that are plaguing. You see, what you are crying about, they should also cry to the President General about the same.
I doubt they do so.
They wanted pictures,
yeah, and that makes them revolutionary.
But you see, MK, you must have traction, and traction, political credential is you posing with Ubaba, especially if that picture is in Nkandla.
And that is where I agree with the Maibuya kid to say everyone just goes and come back with the picture and say
Ubaba Ute, yeah.
And then I no longer take them serious. We are here to work. I hear you say good kid that organizes. I'm not saying he's a bad kid out.
Yeah.
There's nothing bad I can speak about him, because for me, as a student leader, as a person he leads, he has done nothing for me. So there's not, and the Ebile is from my very own institution.
Yeah.
I doubt his branch can say otherwise than what I'm saying.
Okay, let's talk about one of those who were running in Tshwane, Comrade Vongani. Where is Comrade Vongani Masemola?
He's there. He's a deployee of ours in my branch.
So does he have a seat in council?
He's a deputy secretary of of SRC.
Yeah. Okay. So all things are good. So MK ran a successful elections, you're saying? At TUT.
MKSM, TUT MKSM remains the best across the country. If someone wants to say otherwise, they must come here and tell me, and they must bring me proof of that.
In faith.
What are you saying?
TUT,
I seat.
Disorganized.
Everything. Especially in KZN. They haven't went to elections.
Or ever since?
Ever since.
Okay, when are they going? Do you know?
This year.
This year when?
I'm not sure about the date, but this year.
In faith.
In KZN, were molested. UKZN are in a seat. DUT are in a seat. MUT are in a seat.
Cape Town?
We have one where the president is from.
Oh, yes.
We have one which is seriously concerning. Both the national leaders of MKSM released
Free State Fokon.
Free State. No, nothing. Bloemfontein.
Yes,
we did well.
Limpopo?
The one we had at TUT, we lost it this year. Even in Univen. It was what? Yeah, Univen, we lost it. We got it the last year, but the other year, we got it last year, we lost it.
So, University of Limpopo, same thing?
Yes.
And then, Sefako Mahatu?
We have two. From one last year.
The last also, is it SMU you increased, and then TUT?
Remains the best. We've got 9.
9 seats?
Yeah, across TUT, including the institutional one.
Oh, that's proper. Okay, tax?
UP?
Yes.
Dead.
Vet?
None. I don't even think a branch exists.
University of Jozi?
None. 0.
Comrades in Soweto are not voting. There's a branch there, there's a satellite there.
Soweto campus,
yes,
especially
campus.
Where the Deputy Secretary General is from. The branch was not contesting elections. The national leader is from there.
So, this adage of saying MK does have capacity, but it is disorganized, is true.
Yes.
That's why even the mother body battles to manage KZN province.
Yes. It's because at some point, there's no way you can go to war with the unhappy soldiers. Because first of all, you just bomb them with the leader. Across the TUT, as I'm telling you, they all know it. I don't care. Even Jacob Zuma, I'm sure he understands the fact that TUT MKSM is the best across the country. He came to TUT and took the West from us and put them in national position, put them on provincial positions. It's not Jacob Zuma. That is why Jacob Zuma doesn't even know me, doesn't even know where TUT looks.
But if
the intelligence he's got is misleading the people.
And I'm not taking a spotlight and a shine away from you. I know the work that Gazuzu does and he has been doing. Go TUT, and he's still a member, right?
Yes.
He's still a member of the...
He's the Deputy President General
of
TUT.
Yes, so I know he's still a student there. He's deployed in the province, right?
Yeah, provincial legislature.
Yes, so leadership collective that includes you and Masemola and Bureji and everyone, you must get credit, all of you united, to say TUT, because I've seen your programs, I've attended your programs. You guys are punching above a lot of people. So it just shows that Gazuzu, that youth Endala brigade, does have merits in what they're saying. They must be included.
Well, it must not be about them.
It must be about the students.
It must be about the young people being included, equally so. And if I was a leader of young people, I will be demanding 50% of that 58 parliament members. The 8 in Gauteng, 50. The numbers in KZN, 50. For young people.
So 50%
not for
of their
youth
money.
Endala with the caption.
Okay, you're not talking about the deductions. You're talking about if in the national parliament you've got 58 seats.
Yes.
Oh, plus minus
28.
28 must be youth. But you're just complaining that Mukabela and
they don't have capacity.
Yeah, these ones don't have.
Yes.
I'm saying, which youth do you think? Because now I'm talking about, I told you before, and I've said it in the podcast. Bongo's Khanyile
No,
Thami,
no. Their
Gazuzu.
time is.
Those are the
they
cadres that I
fine.
can tell you that these
They are
ones have
fine now.
merits.
Let's go look for others.
Where are they? You don't have debts, Mchan.
I do.
Show me.
If
I just
can
said
take you to
who
Val.
can replace
If I
Tivani
can
and
take you to
Mugabe.
Val, ne?
Val, yes.
Yeah, there's that girl there who's a campus chairperson, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Very radical.
What's her name?
I just forget the name. She's a campus chairperson. That is where MK did well also in the Free State or Northwest.
Okay.
Yeah. But the Val campus.
Yeah, Val is here in Gauteng.
Yes, but the Val campus is a university of outside. I'm not sure which one.
Okay.
Yeah. In Mpumalanga, there is a Bianca woman there who's very vocal. In Limpopo,
Yeah.
I know Comrade Sabelo and Kachwa.
Yeah.
Very good forces. Very articulative, baby. They are not looking for capacity. They are not looking for merit.
But people
they are looking
don't know
for
them.
forces. Exactly.
People don't know them
because we know the youth Endala.
The last time you came to the podcast, there were people who were not happy that you came and cried. They want the cries of the youth to be under siege, under carpet, under the table.
That's why we are running a sinking ship. But they must take it its effect. Student movement from where we began, we have decreased to today.
When Gazuzu went to DJ's Boo, he was criticized.
A lot.
When Gazuzu came to my podcast, he was criticized.
A lot.
So it means that people who do not want you to tell, because you guys do speak, and I know, and I always tell audience, MK members do speak internally, and even to Ubaba about their problems, but their problems are not resolved. When they come to the media, yeah, those things you must say it inside, but you've been saying them inside.
Okay.
So,
I wish if there were platforms
Yeah.
of the youth structures where we can vent out these issues, I wouldn't be here.
They're not there.
They're not there. They don't call meetings. They don't call anything, like absolutely nothing. When they say they've drafted the constitution, they tell you we are waiting for Obaba to approve it. Then, where did you draft the constitution? You want to tell me when not just the 8 of you forces have decided the constitution for all of us?
There was a cadres assembly, more Pitori. Sorry to rush you because we closed.
It failed.
Yeah.
When I called them 6 days before.
Yes.
You mean that one of
Yeah.
part? Unfortunately, it's a success.
That one was a success.
Success. I saw it.
Yes.
I was there.
Yes.
Unfortunately, young people were not involved properly in it. And then even when we tried to speak, we never had time because of some sort.
That's unfortunate.
Yes.
So I saw Bunko's Khanyile. It was a Sunday or Saturday. What it was a Saturday. I saw Bunko's Khanyile there. Immediately on Monday, he's in court in Durban representing himself. And I asked myself, was he given money? Because I remember at some point when I spoke to Bunko's Khanyile, he said he was given 1 million by a lady. I forgot the lady, but she was Mbeki's advisor. So she gave 1 million to EFF, and EFF paid for his legal fees. I want to understand, because this is when I was contesting to Bunko's Khanyile to say EFF took care of you. He said, no, but that money did not come directly from EFF. But where I'm going with this is Bunko's Khanyile is in court defending himself.
Without
literally in the dock and defending himself. I know revolutionaries have done that in the past. But we've got cadres who Duduzile. Yeah, Duduzile, they have been defended by Dali. Zuma has been defended by Dali. And why can't they get who advocate Mkaitobi? I know Bunko's Khanyile Kimotule law. But I'm thinking, even though Kimotua law,
I also questioned it. First of all, the organization is supposed to take care of us.
Yes.
As much as we serve the organization, but it must be able to give back to us.
Does it concern you that Bunko's Khanyile is defending himself?
Yeah, indeed.
And don't get me wrong. I don't worry about his professional prowess.
Yeah, but
what worries me about Bunko's Khanyile is he's an emotive person who, even if he has strategy, he will let politics
drive the situation
in terms of sticking to matters of law. He would want things to be based on fairness, but in law you don't have to do that. So that's why he must sit it out and let a lawyer come in
to represent.
Yeah, Dalimpofu is there. Why can't Dalimpofu
I really
get
don't
people
know,
to
and
go?
I don't want to vent into those because I'm very far from those politics. I believe he's a national mobilizer. He can, on the officials meeting, and ask, Aibo comrades, why not?
Well, let's hope they gave him someone he declined. But I feel he might mess up a good thing, trying to be revolutionary, because I know him is very emotive. When we spoke about the three cadres, all of three, Gazuzu, they are very emotive. And in law, you just need to calm down and look at what's in front of you. So let's close. I want to give you 1 minute to close.
Sure.
Sharp, close for me.
Let us just deal with student matters.
Sure.
Yeah. One, I'm seriously concerned. We've been given a national leadership that has not been tested anywhere. And many of them, if I were to count them, Kamabitu, I would, just that because of time. Many of them were contesting themselves in their campuses. They lost still. Then you want to tell me that that person has the capacity to lead national. That person has the capacity to lead provincial. You lost your own elections. Let alone that others were even contesting res committee. Like I need to say, my provincial convener is contesting res committee. Really?
Power. No matter how small you get,
doesn't
influence.
No. That is just amateur things. Because you can't be a provincial leader and go contest the campus. Really doesn't make sense. Really, it doesn't make sense. Comrades need serious training, like seriously, and they be like, just withdraw all those comrades before we become a laughing stock in the country.
But in the SM or in the youth league?
Both.
National, everyone.
National, special. Just remove it.
In the ANC, they were disbanding. Now they are using a nicer term.
Nicer term.
Chana, baring no. They are reconfiguring.
We understand.
Yeah.
Simple. Let's deal with these comrades. Like, they must just sit down and relax and allow others, at least the experience they've got.
Yeah.
They must just transfer it to the new coming leadership. Simple as that.
Okay, no, so the mandate is clear. You want, and I'm going to use Nakin media, I don't come from you. No.
Yeah.
You want the dissolution of both MK Student Movement and MK Youth League, so the better cadres would be positioned to take the ship somewhere because it's sinking.
To make sure also we get the better cadres, let us go to policy conferences. They are very important. Fine. We're going to have a problem when we speak about elective conferences.
Yeah.
But at some point, I will bring this discussion.
Yeah, so let's do
Policy conferences are very important.
Yes.
We need a criteria of appointing people. You can't appoint a person who doesn't even know he's appointed on which position. What does that position do? And what is his basic duty?
Yeah.
It's a really wrong.
Okay, sharp. Let's finalize this one. Policy conference, they kept saying it will come. Floyd said he will do it in July of 2025. It didn't happen. There are letters as we speak that talks about that policy conference with a constitutional amendment. Anything that you remember on top of your head about the policy conference that you think, if they work on this, if they correct this, we said it's those three stuff, but we're not in top of your head, which of course they will amend the Floyd constitution. What would you want them to go?
The issue with the section 30 I'm having is that one of saying student movement campuses, no youth league should be, it's a terrain of student movement. And then in the youth league, it says community is a terrain. That just confuses everything because we are made enemies to one another.
Wait. In other words, you are saying the student movement must mobilize in campuses.
But
the youth league mobilize in the community.
Exist in the university. They are not young people, those people.
So when you want the student movement people to also be members of youth league, and the youth league members to also become,
if they are registered in institutions, yes. They must have the right. Not whereby you come, I'm known as a chairperson of 181 of youth league. I come to campus, they say, no, the youth league are this one. It's wrong. We are losing this entire thing. Because as united, we can do better.
But DASO, Student Command, SASCO. They
PYK.
found, Progressive Youth Alliance, but they found a way of working. You
Yes.
guys are new. Why don't you copy from them? And I think maybe
They've been
student
copying.
movement and youth league, they are trying to.
They've been copying.
find.
They are not copying relevant things. They are just copying those minor things.
Let's agree to close it.
Sharp.
Comrade Ntuli, 800 Mashiane Politically Correct. It's been a long one. This
right.
man shoots from the hip. Much like when I'm on the ground, this young man, he's hated for telling the truth. You could tell. He holds no the punches. He doesn't do with other people who have passed leadership through him and have ascended to power, and he still feels those people are disappointing him, and he wants to call them by name. Mchana, you still want to call them by name or rate well, so we can close.
Masifa.
Right, so Mashiane Politically Correct.